How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Well, today we're going to talk about setting boundaries because some people just don't understand what that means, and they think that, if you decide that you're not going to let them push you around and abuse you and bully you, they think that somehow you're a bad person. Is that true? Of course not. I mean, I'm not going to put up with any kind of nonsense from anyone, really. I mean, if you're going to be a toxic person, well, I don't need you. I don't want you. In fact, just the other day, I had to, cut off a relationship with someone. Now, this wasn't anyone I was really close to necessarily. We were social media friends. And, I mean, I know the guy in person. But it's not anybody that I'm going to not, I'm not going to, he's not somebody that I hang out with. Let's put it that way. He's not anybody who's ever been over to my house. I'm not ever going to his house, right? There is one place where we both go that we see each other sometimes, but, we don't always see each other there. So I don't care, And the fact that I broke that off, and decided to no longer have contact with him and blocked him, oh well, whatever. Not my loss. I mean, and really, here's what it was. A while back, I did a video about how families are pushing each other apart because of their political differences. And mostly it's one side that just refuses to have anything to do with the other. Generally, I mean, it's not always the case, of course. And it's the one side that just becomes toxic to where they can't accept that somebody actually sees things differently than they do. I mean, your opinions are not facts. And looking up a source that validates your opinion is not a fact. That's just somebody else stating your opinion. And your opinions are fine, but don't try to pass it off as the absolute truth and make everybody else an idiot because they don't see things your way, and especially when your way is based on sketchy information at best. So this guy, right, he knows full well that he thinks he knows full well where I stand politically because I don't support the guy that he supports. So therefore, that means, because I don't support this guy at all, that means I'm completely over here and agree with everything on this side, and that I'm absolutely one of these people over here. And I'm not. I am not. Did a video a while back that explained that I am basically a conservative progressive. I want to move forward, but I also understand that we have to be pragmatic about it. Some things have to go incrementally. So there's nothing wrong with pragmatism. I'm not some off-the-wall lefty. I guess I'm what some on the left would call an enlightened centrist. But don't know, I see it as more pragmatic. You know, I want to get where they want to go, but hold on, let's pump the brakes a little bit, right? Anyway, this is not where I was going with this. So I'm talking to this guy, right? And I'm not actually talking to him. It's like a social media interaction, right? And he's just sending me all this. He's trying to convince me with memes that he's right. And he's not really sending anything. All he's doing is mocking anything that isn't what he agrees with. So, all right, I decided to throw it back at him. You know, I mean, he sends me actually, it wasn't even pro-Trump stuff he was sending me. It was anti-Biden and anti-Harris. All right, fine, whatever, I get it. I mean, I didn't vote for Biden. Of course, I also didn't vote for Trump, but I didn't vote for Biden. I wrote somebody in last time around. And if Biden had still been in the race, yes, I would be voting for him this time around, because I understand that really there are only two options that have a real shot. But Biden is out, Harris is in, I'm supporting Harris. And actually, it's more than just, I don't like Trump. It's that the more I see from her, the more I like her. And the more I think she would do a great job as president. But again, I'm kind of off topic again, sorta-ish. He's sending me all this, you know, like I said, it's not even pro-Trump stuff. It's anti the other people stuff. So it's like, all right, well, I can play this game too. And I just bombarded him with anti-Trump memes, you know, just because, why not? It's all in fun, you know, it's like, whatever. And then he comes at me, right? And, you know, basically telling me that I'm dumb and that, you know, you support stupid people and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, insulting people is not how to persuade them. Try using a persuasive argument instead of, well, you're just stupid and they're just stupid and blah, blah, blah. And this guy is, and you can't even give an argument as to why your guy is good. You just have arguments as to why the other side is bad. See, now I can tell you why Trump is bad for America, right? But I can also give you reasons as to why I think Harris will be good for America. And why Biden, to my surprise, actually has been good for America. And that's not the point of this video. And I'll get into that. And I think I have gotten into that somewhat. But the point is, if you have somebody like that, it's okay to cut ties. And, you know, it's, unfortunately, in some cases, it's parents that are pushing kids away like that. You know, they send them all this either pro-Trump stuff or anti, you know, either pro or anti one side or the other, and just absolutely mocking them and trying to bully them into supporting their candidate. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be bullied into supporting anybody. I'm going to support who I support. I have a mind of my own. I can think for myself, and you're smart enough that you can think for yourself. So you're going to do what you're going to do. And I'm not going to sit here and try to bully you and tell you that you're stupid if you disagree with me. If you disagree with me, great. Let me know. Drop me a comment and we can discuss it. But I'm not going to tell you that you're stupid. I mean, I will tell you that you're wrong, and I'll tell you why I think you're wrong. And you can throw that back at me, but as long as we can keep it civil, that's fine. Disagreement is a great thing. And this is, again, paraphrasing General George Patton, which I've used this before, and you'll hear me say it again, I'm sure. If everyone is thinking alike, somebody's not thinking. Makes sense to me. So, look, think for yourself, decide what makes sense to you. Don't follow along with the crowd. I mean, ideally, I would like to see a third pragmatic party, right? Or ideally, actually, the Republicans, the way they are right now, I would like to see them go the way of the Whigs and have a new pragmatic party startup. You know, you can be even right of center, and that's fine. If you're a little bit right of center or like a pragmatic like myself, all right, fine. You know what? Try to win people over instead of trying to push people away. You ever heard the old saying about you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar? Yeah, well, that tends to be true. So, if you're the type who insists on insulting people, stop it. And if you have somebody in your life who is doing that to you, stop them from doing it. Don't let them do it. Even if you have to end that relationship, you do what you have to do. Because, and it doesn't have to be a political thing either. It can be whatever. Any kind of a toxic relationship, end it. End it. It's not good for you. I'll see you next time.